out there
Come on,
today,
Rick.
boys. That was awesome.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, guys, check it out. We got the new fifth quarter jerseys and a note from Tommy. Tommy says, best of luck this season, and remember to keep the fifth quarter tradition alive. Whoa! Hey, guys, look! We made it to the R-Bar!
I'm already ready to go.
Our plays are on fire today, boys.
Yeah, so these wings.
And the drinks are secured.
Cheers to our bar.
Fifth quarter!
Meet the MSU players here at the R-Bar after every home game.
Rivalry basketball just around the corner, doubleheader in Bozeman on Saturday, including the men's game at 7 p.m. We're joined now by a senior for the Bobcat men's basketball team, Jed Miller, our guest. Jed, thanks for being here, man. How you doing?
Good. Thanks for having me.
First of all, tell us about just sort of the evolution of Montana State men's basketball since you've been there. You've come in and you've played for multiple coaches. You've seen it change a lot. And now here you are sort of guiding the team in your senior year. So how have you seen it change? How has it grown and fluctuated over the years?
It's been awesome. I'm super grateful, honestly, to just be a part of this era of Bobcat basketball. I committed back in October of 2021, I believe it was. And it was back when Coach Sprinkle was here, and I came on a visit and saw the program, and loved how everything was going, and had a good feeling about that year's team. And of course, that was kind of the start of it all, and that was really good. And then my freshman year, I was fortunate enough to go to the dance with that team. Sophomore year, we had a good run in the Big Sky tournament, got us there. Last year wasn't our best year, and we're hoping to bring it back, bring Montana State basketball to where it was before. So I'm super grateful to be a part of everything that's happened with this program the past couple of years. It's been awesome.
There's been so much turnover, not just at Montana State, but just college basketball. Like that's just what it is, right? Everybody's got a whole bunch of new faces every year in and year out. You've been one of the stable guys there, though, at Montana State. What's kept you there? What's been the thing that has made you want to stay a Bobcat?
After my freshman year, the community is kind of like a big part, and Bozeman being Bozeman, honestly, was a big reason why I wanted to stay. And I didn't have a lot of opportunity my freshman year. And then after that, Coach Logie took over, and me and Coach Logie have really clicked on all cylinders each year, and the rest of the staff as well. And I'm just not a big, I'm a loyalty kind of runs through me. And I've loved everything about Montana State, and I'm a believer that the grass isn't always greener on the other side. So Montana it's been a great experience for me, and looking forward to it all paying off at the end.
Well, how would you just describe the way this team has evolved? What would you say? I know it's only the midpoint of the year here, but what would you say is sort of the identity of the Bobcat basketball team right now?
I would say toughness is a big part of this year's identity. We're big on the rebounding aspect of the game, which has been different from years prior. I would say toughness and togetherness is another big thing. This year's team clicks like 1 through 15. Each guy can go hang out with each other, and it would be a great time. So I'd say toughness and togetherness is what kind of has kept this team rolling.
Being a guy with the ball in your hands so much in Matt Logie's system, how would you describe that? It seems like it's a really fun system to play in, especially when you got a bunch of guys that are on the same page. Like when you guys are clicking, it's as beautiful of basketball as you see anywhere in the Big Sky. So, what's it like, sort of being the head of the snake and being one of the guys that plays on the ball so often in that system?
I think honestly, it's any basketball player's kind of ideal way to play. He gives us the ultimate freedom. You can kind of break off a play whenever you want, and then we don't really have that many set plays. It's really a
Right.
lot of flow, and actions that you just repeat over and over, and you play through the big man, or the big man comes sets a screen for you. So it's honestly really fun, and going out there every single game and kind of having the freedom to do whatever I want. It not only allows people to be themselves, but it also gives everyone a chance to kind of have like that breakout game at any moment because you have all that freedom.
Jed Miller joining us here on Nuanez Now, 1029 ESPN Radio, as well as SWX Montana Television and the ESPN MT app, or maybe you're watching SkylineSportsMT.com. No matter how you're tuning in, we appreciate you for being here. Montana State on Saturday evening in Bozeman. How about for you personally? You've been lighting it up in Big Sky Conference play, 3 different games with more than 20 points. So, what's been the thing that's helped you take your game to this top level here in your senior year?
I would say a big reason is just the belief that my teammates and my coaches have in me. The past couple of years, I don't think I've had this much confidence, and a big reason is, like I said, this team's togetherness has kept our team going, but has also kept each one of us going. So that's a big reason. Um, yeah, and like you mentioned about our offense, I think the flow, it just allows me to kind of create some shots that I haven't been able to create for myself in the past. And yeah, just looking forward to keep that going.
Sort of revitalizing that scorer's mentality. I mean, I remember following you in high school. Didn't you have like 44 in the state championship
I
game or
did.
something?
I had that one. I did. I had my career high was 62, but
I
I did
remember
have
the 62. I remember Sprinks telling me he's like, Dan, we gotta go look at that film. That kid that we got out of California scored 62. So you've had your spots the last couple of years, but now you get a chance to actually sort of reignite that scorer's mentality. Has that been challenging or has that come easy to you?
Um, it's been a little bit easier than I was expecting it to. Like you said, scorer's mentality. I was kind of that guy in high school, and in college, I'm all about doing whatever the team needs to win. And in the years past, they haven't needed me to kind of have that scorer's mentality. I would come off the bench. I was the solid point guard for the team. I didn't need to be a guy who was taking a lot of shots every game. And this year, I kind of just fallen into that role with a couple injuries, from some of our other guys, has allowed me to really take that step. But now that I kind of got it going, it feels natural, and I've gotten texts from family members and friends like, "Nah, it looks like you are kind of playing like you did in high school more," and yeah, it feels really good for me, and I feel like my confidence is kind of all-time high right now.
When I was approached by a group of men, really right out of our national championship appearance, I think they saw NIL as an opportunity to continue to allow our program to grow. And it was very well thought out of. At the time, they didn't just come up with this on a whim. I think they studied other institutions across the country at all levels to be able to do it right, to be able to implement it the right way, align themselves ultimately with Blueprint after talking, I think, with several outside entities on how it should be managed. All our intentions with the Bobcat Collective are in the right place, and that's the most important thing. They're about continuing to promote our program, allowing our guys opportunities to help along with that. I think that's really important. It really, I think, has provided this give and take. Our guys are certainly benefiting from it, but then they're giving back at the same time, whether it's individual opportunities with particular businesses or just in general giving back through the collective to our community.
Country Foods, proud to support the 2025 Bobcats on their way to Nashville, and also proud to support Skyline Sports on their road to Nashville as well. Town & Country Foods is 100% employee-owned. They have 9 locations serving Bobcat Nation around southwest Montana. Town & Country Foods focuses on great food at a great price with a huge selection of organic and natural foods. Check out their weekly flyers on tncfood.com. Town & Country Foods in Bozeman, Belgrade, Helena, Livingston, Lewistown, Billings, and Dillon. Town & Country Foods, a stalwart of the Bobcat community and a proud sponsor of the road to Nashville at Skyline. Skyline Sports is on the road to Nashville. We couldn't do it without Blackfoot Communications. As the Montana State Bobcats take Bozeman pride on the road for the national championship, Blackfoot Communications is proud to support the businesses that keep this community moving. With managed services, high-speed internet, and business voice solutions, Blackfoot delivers the reliability and local support Bozeman businesses depend on game day and every day. Blackfoot Communications has been around for more than 70 years, providing high-quality jobs to people around southwestern Montana. To learn more, visit blackfoot.com. Blackfoot Communications, powering Bobcats and powering Bozeman businesses. What do you think of the position you guys are in right now in the Big Sky? You got off to a great start. I know you kind of stubbed your toe on Saturday, but still 3-1, right in the mix, a quarter way through the league season. So, what's gone well so far for you guys to navigate these first 2 weekends so well?
I think we have a mature mindset with every game we enter. We respect all of our opponents, each player on the team, and it's really helped our preparation. Our preparation going to each game, we know what we need to focus on. We know the shots we need to take versus each team because each game plan is different. Every team guards us differently, and we guard every team differently. So I'd say our approach to each game has helped us going, and then just the confidence, honestly. Everyone is playing at an all-time high. We've had multiple guys have big games in just the first 4 games of conference, and I think that's a big reason why we've had the start we've had.
Jed Miller joining us here on Nuanez Now, 102.9 ESPN Radio, senior for the Montana State Bobcats. I want to ask you about Patrick McMahon because it's been fun to watch his career. It seems like when you're in a situation where you need a bucket, you can just ISO that guy because he's going to figure out a way to get it. He's got such an unorthodox game, but I love the way he plays. So how would you describe the way he plays, and what do you think makes him such a unstoppable scorer?
You got to be ready for a dogfight. Having to guard Pat, he's gonna get in the paint. No matter how hard you try to keep him out, he's gonna get in the paint. He's probably gonna get to his right hand, get to his hook. He's relentless. His confidence very rarely wavers. He's a handful though. Every team that has to guard him, it looks like they're about to send 2 or 3 people, and that's a big reason why a lot of us get open shots.
And how about Christian King? I know he's had a great start to Big Sky Conference play. He's been solid all year, but he's really turned a corner here, especially Thursday night. He lit it up, 27 points. What do you think I guess, how has he fit in? What has sort of allowed him to emerge, especially these last couple of weeks here as a new guy to the team?
Christian's always had a lot of confidence, and I think that helps his game a lot. Even at the beginning of the season, he wasn't shooting the ball great, but he was still shooting, and he knows that each and every one of us believe in him. And I think conference play, it's kind of starting to click for him, and he's seeing his role. He's seeing the opportunities where most of his shots will come from, and we love that he's being aggressive. We want him to keep it going, and we know he's going to light it up a couple more games this year.
When it comes to looking at the Grizz now, you've played these guys plenty of times over your career. This Montana team, I mean, everybody looks different every year now because of just the way that rosters transition. What looks similar? What looks different about this Grizz team to you?
The Grizz always have a good team. They're a great program. It's a rivalry, but we always respect them because that's what makes a rivalry great is when you have two great programs going at it. They got great guard play. They have returning forward who's really good as well. So yeah, they're a really good team overall. We really just started getting into it. But I've been following this season, and they've had a lot of big wins, and they're a great team, great program, like I said. So it's going to be a good one on Saturday.
Money Williams is such a downhill guard that he can get in the paint and he can play some bully ball. He gets to the free throw line a bunch. What's the first steps to sort of slowing him down?
He's a handful, like you said. He can do it all. I think he's a left-handed player, and most people, they go to their dominant hand a lot. So we got to try and keep it out of his left hand as much as possible. It's going to be difficult because he's phenomenal and he lights it up every night. He's going to get his shots off no matter how hard you try to guard him. So we just got to try and contain him as best we can.
Other key factors in this matchup, obviously, you got to be able to handle the atmosphere, but you guys are the home team, so that's definitely going to be a boost for you guys. So, I mean, how much are you looking forward to just the crowd and just the environment of a rivalry Saturday in Bozeman?
Yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to it. I try and tell all the new guys, and I tell everyone who's been on visits the past couple of years, like it's one thing to try and explain it and show them pictures, but to actually be in the brick during Cat Grizz is like no other, honestly. And so I'm super excited for it, and I know the rest of my team is going to be thrilled when the ball gets tipped off.
I mean, any other priorities you guys are focusing on, or is it just try to just do the things you guys do well?
It's really just do the things we do well. Like I said, we have a mature mindset going in every game, and we respect every opponent. So we know it's a rivalry game, but we got to treat it like no other and not get too carried away.
Jed Miller here on Nuanez Now 102.9 ESPN Radio, as well as the Big Sky Breakdown podcast series. Jed, appreciate the time, man. Thanks so much for chiming in, and we'll see you on Saturday, but good luck.
Awesome. Sounds good. Thanks a lot.